Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today's video is going to be Bloodywood Endurant. This song has been requested quite a bit, and I am more than happy to oblige. Just so that we are clear, this is a first time reaction. I have not seen the video. So I'm looking forward to this. I thank all of you for being here today, and I hope that you all enjoy. Without further ado, Bloodywood Endurant.
Stand clear. Push to shop.
Wow. That's a hell of a way to start a video.
Fight the urge to get violent. This goes out with the love, with the power to raise the power.
Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Holy crap. See, mistaking kindness for weakness is a huge issue in my life. Suppressed, self-conflicted. It's not that we lack the capacity for violence. It's the suppression and the willpower that it takes not to act on those urges. And the problem is, like, I've been in a lot of situations where people that have pissed me off to the point where I want to act, I have to remind myself that if I make that action, the consequences of those actions are going to be far worse. Jail time, assault charges, etc. So I have to remind myself that no matter how hard the situation is, acting out in violence is not going to solve it either. Having been bullied, having been through what he's going through, and knowing how hard it is, I just gotta take a second to thank these guys yet again for bringing this to light, you know. But we look at the school shooters and how prevalent they've become, and how the recurring theme in all of it is bullying, and it's tragic. You're not alone. Bullying is prevalent, has been, always will be. A lot of times it's people projecting their own anger and insecurity out on others through violent means. But just know that drastic retaliation of any form is not going to solve the problem, and that what these guys are doing here is bringing awareness to the situation in the hopes that it will just help in general. That it will, that like they've done in all their videos, bringing awareness and speaking up and trying to make changes to policies is what any social justice activist can do. So, what I'm seeing here is something that I have done myself. And what I've figured out over the years is that untreated emotional distress is what makes a person aggressive. When people lash out, it's a tendency that comes from years of repression, years of feeling futile, years of feeling inadequate. And it's only been this last year that I've learned that assertion, being assertive, setting boundaries, setting positivity is the ability to have released all that pent up aggression and emotion and anger and set it aside and just know that no matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad it got, that there are external reasons. There's reasons why that person is treating you that way, and it may not have anything to do with you. And like my mom told me, you know, my problem is my problem. Your reaction to my problem is your problem. I can't sit and harbor resentment and anger towards you over something that you did, because I'm not going to change you. Only you can do that. And I love how this song is about finding strength in all that negativity, finding a way to look past it and move past it. So I apologize for the long-winded rants here. Let's keep going.
Life of a slave. This goes out to the war in the name of the many who dream of war. The gun, Pensamankan, Tadika Umasamandan, and Chulmakanako Yamalan. Sakbos of Panayashin. The fight to the outside from within. Found love under my own skin. Big one, so you know I'm gonna win. Never back down, let us smack down with the grid. This fight's not what you might think. Born of a life, I'm running the break. Shine so bright, but I'm not gonna make sense. Peace, love, 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 life for the hate.
So, wow. Instead of shying away from his internal conflicts and letting them control him, he is taking control of his own life. He is becoming a master of his own destiny in a sense, and I really respect that. I know how hard that is to, because first you have to take responsibility for your own actions. You have to admit what it is that you contributed to the situation. If you contributed anything, sometimes it's stupid stuff like the way your hair's cut or whatever. But a lot of times, if you take accountability for your own actions and take responsibility for yourself, then when it comes time to address the conflicts around you, you're aware of what part you played in them, if any, and then you're able to let it go for the most part, because if you know that you didn't contribute to why they're teasing you or making fun of you or bullying you, then walk away with your head high and just know that it's not about you.
Born of weakness, finally free. Started up and through into taking keys. You gave me the power I need, you see. You gave me the power I need. There's somebody. Say, have you seen a woman? Cantare la hit, but I'm fucking killing me. I'm
Alright, before we get into this, I'm going to back this up a little bit. I really like him bringing that cup of tea to him. That was impressive. Because what it shows is that you can take a lot of torment and abuse, but it only takes one person to care, to make a difference. That cup of tea coming out of left field like that actually probably made his week. Just hearing one person tell you they care or show you they care means so much more in the end than a lifetime of violence will. Because it's not too often that we have that opportunity to show someone we care and make a difference. And sometimes when we do it, we don't even realize that we are. But when we do, when we make that difference in someone's life, whether we meant to or not, whether we were trying to or not, it means so much more to that person than bullying or picking on them ever will, because eventually they'll get over it. But that cup of tea could be the difference between that person being here or not. We're gonna face hardships in life, guys. Part of why I'm doing this is so that you guys aren't alone. So that I'm not alone. Let's face it. It's not completely selfless. I'm not perfect. I'm not, I still have my struggles. I'm still going through my life and dealing with some issues myself. But, just as you guys have come to me and thanked me for opening your eyes and helping you out or whatever, I'm coming to you guys too. I read your comments, I respond to your comments, because I need the encouragement too. And facing a hardship like he's facing this video right now, I've lost people in my life that I loved and cared about, and it's not an easy situation to deal with, whether it's family or loved ones or girlfriends, whatever, boyfriends for some of you. Just know, again, that I care. And if you guys ever need to talk, I'm here. You can hit me up on Instagram. You can message in the comments. You just write a comment. I will respond. I check my comments daily, good, bad, and otherwise. Because when I say that I love you guys and I care and you're not alone, it's more than just a tagline. It's more than just something to say at the end of a video. I say it because I mean it. You guys are my family. Goosebumps. Imagine finding out the person you bullied all those years ago is the one that just saved your dad's life. That's more powerful than any words could ever say. Wow. I did not see that coming, but wow. Seriously got goosebumps right now. I wish I could show you guys, but jeez, I did not see that coming.
Thanks for watching that video, guys. Endurant is a song about bullying, something that all three of us have personally gone through, whether it be in school, work, even in relationships. It's also something that's very difficult to talk about and ask for help, because more often than not, it kind of makes the situation worse. If you are going through something like this, our advice to you would be to never see yourselves from the eyes of the bully. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are not the reason why you're getting bullied. Bullies tend to pick on things that make us stand out from the crowd, but later in life, the people who stand out the most are the ones who are valued the most. The other thing that really works is surrounding yourself with like-minded people and the ones that really value you. It makes it that much more difficult for the bully to target you and to find you alone. And lastly, don't fret. You're gonna come out of this way stronger than you were before. Bullies are really bullies forever, and they're...
Man, I wish I could give this guy a hug. I really do. These guys sing from the heart, they sing from the soul, and their whole goal is the same thing I'm trying to do. Encourage people to stand up for themselves, be themselves, and know that there's a brighter future. You know, like I said, I'm 43 years old, and I've only really started living this last year. Stand up and be recognized for your accomplishments. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
Humans too. It's mostly a manifestation of something else that they take out on you. More often than not, they come to regret it later on in life. This video has been long overdue. We actually do everything on our own, recording, shooting, editing. All of it's done in-house, and that's why it takes a hell lot of time to complete. Really like to thank our patrons for being extremely patient with us. The usual, you can stream this on Spotify, you can get the track on all online stores, but the best way to support us is through Patreon. It's literally our backbone, it's how we survive, it's how...
You guys, go support their Patreon, please. I mean, I don't always recommend that, but in this case, I mean, look at their video for G Veery when they used the Patreon funds to pay for counseling sessions. I mean, that's impressive. That really is. These guys, they've got a lot going.
These videos are possible. We had a lot of people getting tattoos of our lyrics, which blows our mind every time we think about it. And they ask for our lyrics in our own language. So I put the Hindi lyrics in the description below, along with their meaning. The meanings are poetic but are accurate in spirit. And that's it from us. We're gonna jump right on to the next song. Till then, stay strong, stay metal. See you next time. Bye. 3 seconds. थोड़ा सा और दे दे.
They're just fucking with you right now, man. You got punked.
क्या? उसने क्या किया? वो मेरे को यहाँ होना पड़ेगा.
I'm sorry, that guy's, he looks so intense, but I bet when you hang out with him, he's just the coolest dude ever. That's the funny part, like, you see these guys that look like they should scare the crap out of you, don't want to run into them in a dark alley type thing, and then you meet them and they're like, hey, what's up, dude, how you doing today? And you're like, who are you? Scary.
नहीं यहाँ नहीं यहाँ यहाँ शायद यहाँ
Okay. What the fuck?
Go.
मैंने Fortnite खेली कल 10 kills करे चल नो प्रो सबसे बड़ा प्रो चल तू भी चल ठीक है ना ठीक है वो कहीं का बुश में छुप जाता है बुश चल तू तो निकल अरे ये भी निकल नहीं आता मैं
Again, the outtakes make it so worth it. I'm sorry this is a long video, y'all, but I'm pretty sure that all my Bloodywood fans out there are still gonna watch all the way through. But watching the outtakes, this is awesome. To know they do this themselves, all of it in-house, is amazing. The videos are stunning, visually and musically and lyrically, and I wish these guys nothing but the best. Well, thank you guys for being here. I greatly enjoyed bringing this to you. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked like the last 2 videos have, but we're going to stay positive. We're going to keep our heads up, and we're going to root for Team Bloodywood on this one. So I love you guys. You're not alone, and I do care. So